Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt. And just a little, I guess you could say, review, making that I didn't see Raw, which I've been trying to do this now only because it's Wrestlemania season. So, yeah, I haven't watched Raw yesterday, but I saw highlights the best I could, and holy shit, yeah, that was something. Yeah, and that's all I could fucking say. It was something. I have Becky Lynch coming out and talking and having a match with Asuka, a rematch from, I guess, Royal Rumble. And unfortunately, I didn't see all of it, but it looked like it was a good match. Then out of nowhere comes Shayna Baszler. Now, Shayna definitely, there was talks of her coming to Raw eventually, but this is kind of the build between her and Becky. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, there it is. This was interesting. She beats the shit out of Becky Lynch and somehow grabs her and bites her neck. Just fucking give her. So she bites Becky, and there's blood all over Shayna's face, which I don't know if this was real or kayfabe or whatever, but it was fucking unusual and, new for the WWE. I'm not quite sure where they're gonna go with this. So, Becky gets attended to, and Jay refuses help. She goes in to the backstage area. She refuses to get in the ambulance, and then she drives the ambulance away. It is what it is. I'm not sure what's going to happen next week. So, you have Rhea Ripley, who still wants to challenge Charlotte Flair, but of course, we still don't know what the fuck's going on with that. And it's, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's going to happen at WrestleMania. But I just am not a fan of Charlotte. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not, It's bullshit like that. Just fucking, I know you're probably teasing it, but I'm 100% sure this is going to happen. Anyways, Rhea Ripley is being interviewed, then Sarah Logan appears, and she's got the warrior look, I guess, the pagan look, which I dig, obviously, and she says, don't come to my show and disrespect my, I guess, colleagues, so there's that. And Charlotte comes out beforehand, and then they have the match. Rhea basically beats the shit out of Sarah while looking at Charlotte, and I didn't see a lot after that, except that Charlotte went woo or whatever. So yeah, we're figuring out what's going on with that. MVP is back, and that's pretty cool. I mean, he was in the Royal Rumble, so I guess he's gonna be on Raw for a while, which I think is awesome. And they did the MVP lounge, and his guest was Drew McIntyre. So Drew comes out, and they exchange words. You have MVP saying, we have a history together, which is true. And then he's like, I can manage you, And of course, Drew says, no, that's fine. I don't want you to be my manager or whatever. And then The Miz kind of jaw jacks on Drew. So that's, it is what it is there. And then Drew, basically, they go back and forth, and after Glasgow Kiss, Then, of course, he goes to the turnbuckle to do his patented Claymore kick. And then, yeah, there that is, WrestleMania. A few things to take away from that, And it's basically a running joke now. Every time somebody says WrestleMania, he's got to fucking point to the sign or whatever. So that's fine, And it's also, I notice with a lot of faces, when they become face after a long time of being a heel, they want to be fan favorites. So, when he was a heel, he did the Claymore kick, and that was, basically it. But now, getting the audience participation, going to the turnbuckle and counting to 3 and then doing the... Which I think is fine, There's a lot of wrestlers that are... Okay, we're good guys, we should include the audience and whatever. But, it's a pretty good way to do things, and, it is a good face, and I can't wait to see what happens at WrestleMania. With MVP, I'm not quite sure how long he's going to be in the ring, or if he's going to be a manager of somebody, but we'll find out for sure. But, yeah, there it is. And you had, of course, Seth Rollins and his band of people coming out, and basically, same thing, I guess. And then Kevin Owens comes out, and they exchange words. Then comes Raymond Rowe and Hanson of the Viking Raiders, and then they all get into the ring after Samoa Joe makes an appearance and does the calculated clutch to Seth Rollins, and then they have their big fight, and it is that the Viking Raiders and Samoa Joe and Kevin are standing tall, which basically means that in the main event, the heel team is going to win, which exactly happened. So you had Randy Orton coming out again, explaining his actions. You then got Matt Hardy coming out. Now, from what I read afterwards, Matt Hardy is retiring after that episode from wrestling. I'm not even sure, because he left like 2 years ago just to have a surgery or whatever. So, is he retired? I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Jeff. I don't fucking know. But Matt comes out while Randy's in the ring, and just basic history, I knew Edge. We had our issues. We talked about it. We're fine. We're cool. We're friends. Again, he was the one that says to Matt, well, what if? So then Matt gets in the ring. Orton goes to give Matt an RKO, but Matt blocks it. Gives him a couple fucking, I don't know what the hell they're called. It's not haymakers by any means, but backs Randy into a corner. And then Randy ducks, having given Matt an RKO. And then getting outside the ring, grabbing 2 chairs, doing a concerto to Matt, and basically Matt gets let out of the arena. So yeah, it's weird. Not quite sure what's going on, but whatever, it is what it is, If Matt says he retired, then I smell a feud with Randy Orton. But then again, actually that can't be true either, because you're going to see Edge and Randy at WrestleMania, so I don't know why I said that, but yeah, those are the basic highlights of last night's Raw. Once again, I wish I would have went up to Kyle's to watch it with him, but I've been weird, I guess, so anyways, yeah, there's that. And in Wheels of Fury, we're going to be doing the NXT Portland, and then the other extra episode of Look Back at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So Wheels of Fury is back, and it's gonna be cool. So look forward to it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.